Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We are here with Brandy and Bailey, and we're going to demonstrate all the obedience commands your guy has learned here at school. But first we're going to start off by introducing the training equipment. Brandy's got a standard 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in her right hand, which leaves her left hand free to make a correction. And the only correction we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment. Now I'll show you how to properly put that on and use it when Bailey comes home in a couple days. Now the first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is properly walking on the leash, always on your left, and the command is Bailey heel. Now at this point he's got a job to do, and that's to stay even with Brandy's left leg, no forging ahead or lagging behind. And you'll notice whenever Brandy stops, Bailey's been trained to automatically sit and wait for his next command. Now Bailey has done a really nice job, but he's been really challenging. So it's going to be important that you follow through on this training when he comes home, which means practicing these obedience commands every day, and everyone should be involved in his training. You can see more often than not, Bailey really likes this one-on-one attention he's getting from Brandy. His tail's up, he's got a little pep to his step, and another nice automatic sit. Now the next command Brandy's going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The sit-stay is a hand and a voice command. Brandy uses her left hand, an inch or two from Bailey's muzzle, and the one-word firm command to stay. So his job is to hold that stay for 20 or 30 seconds, working up to 3 minutes, but take your time getting there. When Brandy returns back to her dog, she walks all the way around him counterclockwise. She stops at heel position, and then they take off heeling again. Now Bailey, is kind of a nervous guy, so he's always trying to anticipate what may happen next. If he doesn't sit, you see Brandy gives that little tiny correction, but as you also know, Bailey doesn't like to be told what to do.
Stay.
Brandy has him in another sit-stay. Again, holding this for 20 or 30 seconds or so, working up to 3 minutes. Instead of returning back to her dog, she's going to show you the recall or the come command. It's Bailey come. His job is to come all the way back to Brandy. Instead of jumping up on her, we want him to sit. Okay, so that's to help prevent that jumping up on everybody when you walk in the door. And it also helps, obviously, him coming back when called. This training, when you practice with him, practice indoors as well as outdoors. We like to say in a quiet setting in the beginning. Another sit and a stay. Got a little bit of an itch. So if he breaks a command or has an itch, just go right back to that command again. It's important that he finish the command the way it's designed. Brandy's going to show you that come command again. He comes back and he sits. Now we use praise as our motivator here at school. And there's always a fine line between too much praise and not enough praise. And you notice if sometimes he gets too much praise, he gets a little out of control, kind of loses his manners, and wants to get real silly and goofy. So there's a balance there with too much praise and not enough. Nice automatic sit. Now the next command we're going to demonstrate is going to be the down from heel position. So Brandy will use her left hand again, and the one-word firm command to down and stay. Your down stay can last anywhere from 45 seconds or so, working up to 5 minutes. If he gets up, whether he's distracted by me, the camera, the tripod, and this is a really good example here. If he keeps breaking that command, you have to be more stubborn than Bailey and go back to it and back to it and back to it if you have to. When Brandy walks all the way around Bailey, he should remain lying there until she gives him another command, which he did nicely. So again, him getting up like that is testing us. He knows what that down command means. He needs to do it. So again, being a little bit more stubborn than Bailey is really important. If he doesn't sit, little corrections that you saw. Now Bailey is a challenging dog. If you need help after he comes home, please don't wait. Call us right away if you have any questions. Bailey come. Brandy calls him right out of that. He comes back to Brandy. When they get back to heel position. And then we're going to set up for our last command, which is going to be our down from a distance. It's a little bit more of a difficult command because you're not right next to your dog. So you can only take a step or two away in the beginning, which is just fine, and slowly increase your distance between him.
Stay.
Brandy puts him in a sit stay, and she'll use her right hand,
Down.
and then the one-word firm command to down, and that was perfect. So we've shown you Bailey's ability to heel nicely on a leash, which again, heeling is always on your left. The automatic sit, the down, the stay, the distance down, and the come command. We want to thank you so much for using Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer, and we'll see you soon. Have a great day.